Welcome to this short video in which I'm going to show you how to do a histogram as a chart option. This option is only available if you're running Microsoft Excel that is older than 2016. If you are using a version that is earlier than that, you will need to create a histogram through the analysis tool pack option, which we explain later in these notes. So if you have a version 2016, you're good to go. Otherwise you'll have to go to the analysis tool pack. Alright, so with that warning, let's start by selecting the data that we want a histogram of, and in this case I want the carving to conception interval, so I'm going to select that. I go up here to the insert statistical chart option on the insert tab. I have two options, histograms or box and whisker showing, and then there are also two different types of the histogram. So the second histogram option there is showing the cumulative as well as the underlying histogram. So for the time being I'm just going to select the basic, and we have a histogram that looks like this. Now if we wanted to do some things a little bit differently here, so for example let's say we wanted to have narrower bin ranges, we would go to the design tab, to the more axes options, and then we have under the bar icon a number of things that we can change. So we could add in here bin width, and we might change that to 15, and you can see that now each of these is only 15 units wide. Alternatively, we could say we want to specify by number of bins, and we might say 10 and go from there. Now there isn't sort of you must use number. Generally speaking, sort of probably up to about 10 bars will give you a reasonable indication as to the nature of the data structure. So remembering that when you've got a histogram, what you're actually looking to do with it is to try and decide essentially whether you've got normally or non-normally distributed data. Okay, and about 10 bins will normally let you do that, but you can actually play around and just see, you know, what happens when you change the bins in terms of whether it's starting to look markedly different.